Wait, it's a pleasure to have you back here.
Thanks, Patrice.
I just hope I don't have to sing for this interview, or is that even necessary?
Not bad, man.
Yeah, right, no?
Come on. You
Isn't
knew
it?
that.
I could, but
I like the way you were like, I'm a terrible singer, and then you just came out with something. That's good. That's smart.
Right.
Lower expectations and blow them away. There's a showman if ever I saw one. Right.
Thank you. But let's be honest. I mean, I saw the movie,
Yeah.
and I must say it's a very cheesy one. But hear me say, but I was surprised how deep it is.
Yeah.
And also, it not only has Hugh Jackman in it, but also has a huge heart.
Yeah.
Agree, disagree, or you would like to add something on it?
I think it's got a lot of heart. Yes, I'm in it. That is true. And it's a Christmas movie, so it's a movie that we wanted to play for 5-year-olds, for 95-year-olds, for the whole family. We wanted it to be entertaining and uplifting for everyone. And this is Barnum. Barnum himself was like, let's open people's hearts, let's make them smile, let's make them cheer, and hopefully they're going to want to come back and buy another ticket. So in that way, we wanted it to be great for everybody, but also we wanted to take some risks, do all original music, do an original musical, which at the time hadn't been done for 23 years. And obviously we needed the spectacle as well.
So there's one thing, as a German, asking an Australian who's been working with an Australian director on this movie about American culture.
Yeah.
How come that we non-Americans have such a passion about, first of all, understanding that the cradle of entertainment, today's entertainment, is the US, but apparently also like teaching Americans again about what American entertainment is all about?
Well, I think most Americans know about Barnum. I don't know if they fully understand that really that was the birthplace, not just of showbiz, but as we know it, particularly marketing, but actually of modern America. Because I think what I didn't understand as a foreigner, I thought America was always the land of the free and opportunity. But back then in 1830, 1850, you were born into a class, and that was your class. And unless you were up there, you were never being accepted. It was in that way very English, I think. And he broke all that down. And in some ways, this is the story of the beginning of modern America.
And how easy was it just to get like Zac Efron, who's also like playing a great part in this movie, because like he turned down the option of being part of another sequel of a high school musical,
right?
But then again said like, yes, I'm going to be part of the thing. So
yeah.
What do you think was like this attractive point for him?
The music is great. The guys who write the music for this just won the Oscar last year for La La Land. They just won the Tony Award for Dear Evan Hansen. They're phenomenal. So anyone who's doing a musical, the first thing they're going to ask about is the music. How good is the music? And this was always great, and Zach really loved that, and I think he really wanted to get back into musicals in some way. He's been looking for it maybe for 10, 15 years, I'm guessing, I don't know, because he was so well known for them, and he hasn't done them for a while, and this just seemed to fit to him, and I think he's phenomenal it's really great, and it's a great part for him, and he's really great in it.
And as for you, I mean, this is not the first time that you had to sing and to perform, right. But to understand for someone who's not into this entertainment business, into to acting, how much of a difference, or is it a difference at all, preparing yourself as an actor for a part where you have to sing and dance and being part of a huge choreography, or being like, as for example in Logan, being physically fit, looking great like in a tank top, and actually having also a choreography, but maybe just like with one partner?
I love preparing for something. I actually enjoy it. I enjoy the challenge of it. I enjoy what happens in my head when I try to morph into something. This, honestly, I'm going to say it's 4 or 5 years. I've been working with a new singing teacher to have a different sound to my voice for the last 2 or 3 years. We did 5 workshops, I think, over the last 4 years to prepare the material. We did 9 weeks of rehearsal, and I was doing dance before that to try and get into shape. So the preparation for this was probably more than anything I've ever done. And luckily for me, I really enjoy singing and dancing because it is tiring. And I tell you, I was probably fitter doing this than I was on any of the X-Men movies.
And Zendaya, who apparently is like a huge star. I also thought like some family members even told you about you should work with that girl. Is that true?
Well, not really. When I went home and I said Zendaya's playing the part, and I didn't know who Zendaya was. Like, she'd been chosen by the director in the studio, and I was like, oh, I've never heard of her, but I hear she's great. And my daughter was there, and she was like, her jaw was on the floor, and she goes, you don't know who that is? And I said, no, I don't. She was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She's amazing, amazing, amazing. Honestly, my daughter's never visited set so much in her life. And I fully understand. I tell you, this girl, Zendaya, is as good an actor as I've ever worked with, an extraordinary singer. She could be a recording artist tomorrow. Her dancing, however, may be at the top of all of that. She is the real thing, and I think she could be the biggest star, if she wants to be, in any of those fields of her generation. I cannot speak highly enough about her.
All right.
And as a person, just genuine, she's amazing.
Then thank you so much for this interview.
Pleasure, man. Very good. Oh, see you. See you in a second.